Ever since PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds showed up at Xbox's E3 press conference, people have wondered, hey, when is this game coming to PlayStation? The devs always sidestepped the question by saying it was an exclusive for Xbox for 2017, and the question grew even louder when Xbox announced that they were publishing the game on Xbox, and people were wondering, hey, when's it coming to PlayStation? Well, in a new interview with Bloomberg, it sounds like it's coming to PlayStation sooner rather than later. What's going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. I hope everybody out there is enjoying Cuphead. It is available right now. My review went live about 13 hours ago as I had an early look at the game. Check out the review if you haven't already. I thought it was pretty good, and the game is pretty damn great. Anyways, on to PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Ever since this game was shown off at Xbox's booth, people have asked the question, when's it coming to Xbox? And the devs have always sidestepped that. People want to know. And with this interview with Bloomberg, it sounds like it's coming soon, that they are in talks with Sony to bring PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds to the PlayStation 4 after it launches on the Xbox One. And this can't be good news for Xbox. It's obviously good news for PlayStation fans that are looking forward to PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, but this really isn't the first case of this happening to Microsoft, right? We all remember the rise of the Tomb Raider deal, where Phil announced that the game was coming exclusively to Xbox, and everybody was kind of cagey about when it would come to PlayStation. And then eventually, a few months after that announcement, Square Enix came out and said, hey, it's coming to PlayStation a year after Xbox. And the whole point of doing those deals is to get people to buy your console to play that game on there. But once they know that that game is coming to their console of choice, the one that they own, well, there's no incentive to buy that system anymore. So the fact that Bluehole is out there in interviews right now saying that they are in talks with Sony about bringing it to PlayStation has to probably rub Microsoft a little bit the wrong way. Who knows what they're spending on this deal to bring PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds over. I know they're sending people out there to work on the game. Who knows how much money they're going to pump into the marketing. But now that PlayStation fans have heard this, that they know if they wait, it's going to come to PlayStation, that there's no reason to pick up the game on Xbox now because they can just wait. And this was kind of touted as maybe Xbox's biggest exclusive this holiday since everything kind of moved to next year. I mean, Forza Motorsport 7 is a big exclusive, but that is an incredibly niche genre, and there's been 7 of them, so you know if you're in a Forza Motorsport fan by now. But yeah, I mean, this is to be expected, though. We all kind of knew PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds was going to come to every console. The fact that they were so cagey about directly answering that every single time should have told us before. And I know a lot of people out there on Xbox fans wanted this game to remain a true exclusive because they feel it would help sell the Xbox One. We don't know if that's the case. We don't know if that PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is just a PC phenomenon. But I get the sentiment. You want something to sell on Xbox One, and exclusives are the way to do that. So this was kind of the big one going around now. But now that's kind of taken away. Well, I guess depending on how long it takes to come to PlayStation. If it's 5 months after the Xbox One launch, then not a lot of impact. But if it's not coming to PlayStation until a year later, 2 years later, then obviously there's a lot of impact there, and maybe some people will be swayed. And honestly, I think their decision to talk about this and maybe move up their timetable to bring this to PlayStation, I think has a lot to do with the battle going on between them and Epic Games right now. If you don't know, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds developer Bluehole kind of went at Epic Games over their Fortnite's Battle Royale mode and how similar it is to their game. Mainly because PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds uses Unreal Engine, which Epic owns, so there might be kind of some corporate espionage going on there. Maybe they feel Epic kind of got a leg up on making their game because they have the engine, they license the engine from Epic. But anyways, when that launched free to play on PlayStation and Xbox One a couple days ago, they said that it had 1 million players that day. And because of the spat between Epic and Bluehole, it's really raised its profile in a lot of people's eyes. People now are looking at Fortnite as an alternative to PlayerUnknown, and since nobody knows when it's coming to Xbox and nobody knows when it's coming to PlayStation, there's a chance that Fortnite basically takes that audience for itself and people become fans of it. So when eventually PlayerUnknown does come, maybe it doesn't do as well as they thought, and maybe they see this happening, Bluehole that is, and have decided to move up their timetable, maybe put more people on the console side to help speed it up so they can get a Xbox One version out faster and then a PS4 version out even faster, so they can kind of curb the rise of Fortnite. But honestly, I don't think the Xbox people are going to be excited about them openly talking about bringing it to PS4, because it's supposed to be a game that you would buy an Xbox for this year, because, you know, they never said it was coming to PlayStation. Well, now it is. And I'm sure Xbox fans and Microsoft executives or whatever probably aren't too happy about that. But hey, that's the way the world shakes out when you decide to publish third-party deals and not necessarily go with your own first-party stuff that has no chance of going anywhere. But that's how the cookie crumbles. Anyways, guys, that is the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing for more content. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Hope everybody has a good rest of the day, and I'll see everybody later.